Welcome to the BYU Organ Workshop, offered both in person at the BYU Music Building and live online. I'm Don Cook, Workshop Director. My team and I are thrilled that you're joining us. Our goal is to meet you at your level in offering instruction and motivation to increase your organ playing skills. In this video, I'll show you how to make the most of the workshop. Most of the first half of this short video pertains to all workshop participants, both in person and online. The second half contains information that's especially important for online participants. First, decide your level. For the purposes of this workshop, you need to decide generally where you are in your organ playing world, in which track you would normally fit. You're invited to attend any of the 3 tracks, though. The New to the Organ track is designed for those who have little or no organ training, or who would like to review the basics. The Experienced Organist track is for those who have some organ playing behind them and feel that they are beyond the basics, but who may not have had much organ training and would not consider themselves advanced organists. Classes in the Special Topics track are mainly for those who have had significant organ playing experience and training. Consider first attending classes in your main track. If you wish, look over the other classes offered at the same time. Feel free to attend any of them. You're not limited to the classes in your track, and you can even change classes after they've started if you wish. Get to know the schedule. You've probably seen it. It's a multi-page table that you can view by going to organworkshop.byu.edu. Then select the Program tab, and then click the Daily Schedule menu item. You can see class descriptions either by clicking the class title or by scrolling down to read the descriptions. Get to know the schedule and decide on the classes that you are most interested in attending. Nearly all of the classes will be recorded and available within 24 hours. If you miss a class or want to attend 2 that are offered at the same hour, you'll be able to view the recording after the workshop through the next week. However, the classes will not be available after that time due to copyright and accessibility complications. I repeat, recordings of classes will not be available after the week following the workshop. Do you have questions or comments for other workshop participants? Please join our BYU Organ Workshops Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/BYU Organ Workshops. It's designed as a forum for anyone attending this workshop or our traveling organ workshops. You can ask questions and get answers from other group members or workshop administrators about anything having to do with these events. In-person participants need not register for most classes, but online participants must register for your classes. A few days before the workshop, you'll receive an email from the workshop administrators. It will contain all the instructions you need to enter the online workshop itself and register for the classes that you want. Get into it right away. Spend some time learning how to find the classes on the schedule. You don't want to spend time learning how to do this once the workshop is started. Whether in person or online, you can change classes if you wish. Even while you're attending a class for which you are registered, if you feel that you could be better served by changing to another class, leave or close your current class and attend another one. Even those participating online can easily change from one class to another. Feel free to move around and create the best experience for you. Have the materials ready. Not long before the workshop, you'll receive a link to the workshop handout booklet in downloadable PDF format. It's not small, at over 100 pages, so you can choose to either print it out or prepare your device for easy access on Acrobat Reader. If you decide to print it, choose either single or double-sided with the first and last pages on cardstock and with a spiral binding. Some of your class descriptions also include suggested materials to have with you, such as organ shoes, method books, music, or other reference materials. Gather together what you can of these materials for reference during the classes. Also, on the organworkshop.byu.edu website, under the Program tab, is a What to Bring link. That document has more detail, and a link near the top points to a handy Materials Needed for Levels 1 through 6 document. You'll also want to decide how you're going to take notes. Some use notebooks, others take notes in their booklets. Still others take their notes digitally. There are several pages of staff paper in the back of the handout booklet that might be useful. Submit a video. Several classes offer the opportunity to submit a short recorded video, just as if you were to climb up on the organ bench and play something during an in-person class. The organ technique and literature classes, master classes, and low-stress performance opportunity are good examples. If you are so inclined, follow the instructions for your class in the class descriptions to submit the video. You always learn more when you become directly involved. Private lessons. Either in person or virtually, these are available during the week. You can arrange for one lesson with one of the workshop instructors during the workshop week. Visit organ.byu.edu/organworkshop/private lessons for more information. Of course, you should have hymns or organ music ready to play, and you will receive immediate feedback customized to your need and level. For online participants, decide where to sit. You can gain much from the workshop by participating in all the classes away from an organ. But in the how-to classes, you could get even more out of them if you can get to an organ and try out some of the things that are presented. In the organ technique classes, for example, it would be especially useful to be seated at or near an organ. In the organ registration classes, you could try out all the stops and combinations that are presented at your organ. Classes on hymn playing and on creating preludes and postludes could also be more effective if you are near an organ. For online participants, set up for comfort and focus. As you know, the full daily schedule includes over 3 hours of classes in the morning, a lunch hour, up to 5 hours of classes in the afternoon, and evening events on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's a lot of sitting. Arrange for a comfortable seating place or two where you don't have to squint or strain to see the screen and can hear the audio clearly. One of the benefits of attending the workshop in Provo is being able to focus on the presentations. Anything you can do to create that sort of environment for these few hours during the virtual workshop would pay many benefits in your ability to really learn the material. For online participants, make your connection long before the workshop, and this is very important. Be sure that your computer or other device has a high-speed internet connection, that it can play YouTube videos without pausing, and that the audio is clear. If you have questions about your Wi-Fi connection, your laptop, or other device, please work through them with someone in your vicinity. This is very important, as we cannot overload our technical advisors with questions about your own device, the way it's set up, or your internet connection. If your device is connecting to the internet, but you have questions about registering for your workshop classes or getting them to appear on screen, you can email our Organ Workshop Technical Advisor, Harold Stewart, or our Workshop Administrative Director, Elena Brooks. More information on how to contact them will be emailed to you. Watch for other possible ways to contact them during the workshop. They'll be standing by to assist participants to make the connection between their working, internet-connected devices to their workshop classes. Please do not contact your instructor with technical issues. Instead, contact Harold or Elena. If you have questions for your instructors about the subject matter of that class, use the chat feature in the class itself. Your instructor may respond either soon or in the last few minutes of the class. Even the instructors of pre-recorded classes may respond to chat requests. The chat feature also allows you to communicate with other class members. Their answers may come immediately. For online participants, please be patient. We have tried hard to set up a system that will deliver a great workshop right to your virtual door, but we know that there may be some glitches along the way. Even if a glitch causes you to completely miss a class, remember that you'll be able to see the recording of the class through the following week. If something doesn't work out like you'd hoped it would, please be patient with us. Know that once we learn of a problem, we'll do our best to resolve it as soon as possible. Thank you for joining us for the BYU Organ Workshop. We hope that you'll have an enjoyable and productive time.